You know what? Let's just get straight into it, man. I ain't got nothing to say.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So it looks like we're returning
Hello,
to the
Reverend
Deme
Part 2.
situation yet again. We have achieved a trilogy, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it when it's a trilogy. When it's a trilogy, you know that it's absolute peak drama, chat.
Because Deme just simply can't stop tweeting about her current drama. If someone...
I know, despite her not caring and being super busy on her vacation in Japan,
was close to her and actually cared
she can sure type a lot of fucking Twitter paragraphs, can't she?
about her well-being, they would be jumping on her phone like it's an active grenade, because the more she posts on social media, the worse she looks. She has doubled, tripled, and even quadrupled down on her recent mean girl behavior and even her...
Boy, no way! Blasphemy! I cannot believe that the bitch would do such a thing.
hypocrisy regarding the related situations, and now she has stooped to a new low, posting very clearly fake screenshots of her critics to try to slander them and get a quick own on them while justifying her own recent behavior. Also in this video, we're going to be looking at the defenders of Deme, and let me just say, they are a very interesting bunch trying to cope with the fact that there's recent...
It's so fucking good, man. I've had these defenders in my replies on Twitter. I've had them. They've come after me. Honestly, it has not been that bad, chat. I have not received any death threats or anything like that. But the defenders are in the replies, and I gotta admit, chat, Deme is not sending her best. These people are not the brightest light bulb in the pack, if you will. They just completely refuse to understand the meaning of NSFW. They cannot comprehend the definition of NSFW. It just does not compute. And they will also refuse to acknowledge the whole chibi stuff. And if they do acknowledge it, they usually say, well, Chibi is a piece of shit, so I understand why she would say that. I understand it, and I agree with her. I agree with my queen.
clips of Deme perhaps being pounded live on...
He is gonna talk about it! Absolute cinema!
on stream, as well as coping with the fact that she's been out.
Ain't no way, chat!
They've really shown they have
I didn't think it would happen.
No principles
I am
whatsoever,
so happy.
Defending her just because they don't like the people she is beefing with. Now let's get a quick rundown.
I was not ready. Chat, I was not prepared to talk about this. Okay, I'm excited now. Hold on, let me sit down properly. Here we go.
The past couple of days. So she came out with this post saying she's very uncomfortable with not safe for work art made of her. Many people, including Chibi Reviews, would point out the hypocrisy of that statement, given the fact she is
bitches don't know the definition of NSFW in the Big 26 chat.
Art of her VTuber model. She would respond instead of...
It's pretty self-explanatory, you would think, anyways. It's not, right? N equals not. S equals safe. F equals for. W equals work. Now, what do we think that means, kids?
Actually attempt...
Don't answer that. I hopefully there aren't any kids here.
Attempting to debunk the criticism. Instead, she would say
rhetorical question,
that
chat.
He's the guy whose fiance literally cheated on him, and you can see the memes for someone who's constantly preaching.
By the way, just like I said in my last stream, I stand by this, and I do not give a shit. Because she stooped to that low level of hitting below the belt. She stooped to that level. She opened that Pandora's box. It's fair fucking game now. All right, I don't care if people want to mock her or make fun of her for getting slashed by her abusive boyfriend and going back. I don't give a shit. You opened that Pandora's box. You opened yourself up to those attacks by starting the personal attack train.
men's mental
which
health.
is so retard.
She's not doing a very good job
Cry
of
me a
that.
fucking river.
Also bringing up someone else's lowest moment and their previous relationship opened up a can of worms for her because people started digging into her, well, former and current relationship.
Yep.
Where she was with this streamer who she claimed verbally and physically abused her and even slashed her leg.
By the way, I've been seeing people talking about how, like, they, with how much of a crash out Deme has been having, they're starting to reconsider, like, I wonder, what is the possibility of her being abused? What is the likelihood of that story being bullshit and the one actually being abused is the boyfriend? Like, she really fucked herself over by doing this. Like, she opened up a can of worms that I don't think she was ready for.
With a knife, leaving a 7-inch scar. She would eventually get back with this individual, and all throughout this process, she would make routine posts shaming people for ever bringing up the lowest moment of her life, which is exactly what she did.
So good, man. It's so fucking ironic.
Then she would make a new post on the 13th saying how busy she was in Japan and that
so busy in Japan buying her Rolexes and going to restaurants and shit. So fucking busy in Japan. You can really tell because she types a lot of fucking paragraphs on Twitter.
She was really just doubling.
And she also replies to a lot of people.
Down on.
And blocks a lot of people.
Everything and that, well, it's okay because she is a bad.
Unfortunately, I have not received a block from Deme. I'm a little bit heartbroken. I'm a little bit sad. You know, I feel a little bit left out. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people I follow, a lot of Giga Chads, you know, posting that they were blocked by Deme. And it's like, man, where's my blog? This is fucking bullshit. Why am I invited to the pizza party?
Bad person, and she admits that. And, well, yeah, dodging accountability like her life depends on it. She would add on basically saying that she advocates for mental health for women and men, but not for chibi reviews. Why, you ask? Because she thinks he's weird. And even
naturally, right? Because, you know, if you're considered weird, then that means, you know, people are. It's fair game to, you know, insult you using your lowest point in life when you wanted to, you know, take your own life because your fiance cheated on you with your best friend.
That statement itself is very pathetic because it's not even really her own thoughts. She ran to her Discord server and was basically.
I think Deme is weird. I think it's fucking hilarious that. Ooh, I don't know if I can actually say that on Twitch.
Trying to gauge how they would respond if she made a statement and what she could say to make it look real, among other things. And when that didn't work, shortly after she would post this, saying addressing the drama, with a link not to her direct main channel, but instead to a 24/7 rerun channel. And, well, that's very ironic and desperate, especially given the fact just hours before.
Talking about the brokies, those broke boys with the blue checkmark farming that Twitter engagement, yeah!
She was mocking people for farming Twitter engagement cause they're poor.
Hey, Rev! Rolexes aren't cheap, you chud!
And then, well, the next day she would wake up, still in Japan, having a great time, by the way, and she would feel the need to flex on.
I know, dude. If I was in Japan, I wouldn't be talking about fucking drama. If I was in Japan, I'd take my happy ass to Disneyland. I actually really want to go to Disneyland, Japan. I'd be fucking off in, I don't know, Akihabara or some shit. I want to go to a maid cafe. That's what I want to do.
On everyone by claiming she bought her first Rolex, really giving that
rolly on my wrist
energy. If you're a broke boy, just say so. But things would take a very interesting turn over the last 24 hours, where this clip, among others, would go viral. You know, remember the whole fact that her standard with her VTuber model in art is that she doesn't want her character to be straight up pounded. She will not
I do remember that, as a matter of fact.
Support posts like that by reposting them, what have you.
Dude, she is absolutely gonna get fucking spammed by, like, AI art of her model getting pounded because of this whole situation. And I'm all for it. Fuck this bitch, spam her with all the fucking art.
Well, some people are bringing up a clip from one of her streams where they believe she is being pounded while live streaming.
Oh, okay. Lock in, chat. Lock in.
Now,
Don't
we
laugh.
will never
It's not
know
funny.
the truth
This is a very serious situation, chat.
unless she actually says it. And honestly, I'm giving this more for context for her next post, because otherwise you'd be like, what is she even talking about? But for the clip itself, you can see someone diabolically left a comment with timestamps of all the things that sound suspicious during that stream. And I got
Absolutely diabolical.
to tell you from listening to it, I mean, there's a lot of weird things going on, right? She's like randomly moaning. She can't really concentrate or read anything on the screen. She's constantly like moving back and forth.
Yep.
And there's even like skin to skin sounds in the background. Like if it's real, that
Chat, I was not ready for Rev to talk about this. It's so good. Chat, I highly recommend. Actually, I don't depend. I don't know. It kind of sounds weird to say I highly recommend checking the clips out because it's actually really fucking funny. But I saw the clips. I saw it all. I heard it all. Yeah, I see the vision, chat. I 100% fucking believe that she was actually getting railed. She was 1000% getting fucking cracked.
that's some very diabolical and very TOS behavior by her. But of course, these posts would go viral, getting tens of thousands of likes, and people
So
thinking
fucking
this is
funny,
another
dude.
layer of hypocrisy.
So fucking
And
funny.
people would start making art and edits like this, mocking the situation, where she would then quote this exact post with this now edited post. As you can see, all this
There it
laid
is,
out,
boys.
not because she changed any of this, but because she edited to remove this.
The defamatory fake tweet, which, by the way, has been debunked multiple fucking times, but they keep spamming this tweet because people like Deme is no different from the retards on Kiwi farms that are constantly harassing Chibi with fake and made up bullshit. She is no different from the people over on Green Reddit. She's one and the same with them. They spam this fake tweet. They don't give a shit that it's fucking fake. They only care about attacking Chibi. And you know, making him out to be something that he's not. Right? That's all they care about. The only reason Deme removed that screenshot is because she was getting massive pushback for it. If she wasn't getting the massive pushback she was getting for including that screenshot, she wouldn't have taken it down. She wouldn't have edited the tweet. 100%.
So she attached.
Like, she
this
acts
image
like
of
she
a
cares
very
about. I don't want to spread misinformation. You don't give a shit. Give me a fucking break. You don't give a fuck. Come on now. Let's not you already let the mask slip. There's no reason to continue lying. Everybody knows you're a bitch. You're a fucking dumb bitch. There's no reason to keep lying. There's no reason to maintain the mask anymore.
clearly fake screenshot from Chibi Reviews, where in the fake tweet it says, went to Walmart today and saw some cute lollies, which honestly made my day. Now, if Deme had the attention span necessary to actually dig into anything before she impulsively started tweeting out fake screenshots, she would know this is the real tweets.
Yep.
Where he went to Walmart and saw someone holding a baby kangaroo and said,
Yep.
that made my morning. So here you have Deme not only sharing a fake post, but ultimately perversing a very innocent and wholesome interaction where someone was holding a baby kangaroo. But she wasn't done. She also shared more very visible, very public tweets made by Chibi Reviews talking about this anime right here, which his comments would definitely fit the theme of that anime. And she posts this as some proof of, I don't really know what. It's, again, not debunking anything he said.
But again, it's just it's just attacks on Chibi. She's not going to address the argument or any of the criticism. It's all about attacking Chibi. It's all about personally attacking him, ruining his reputation. That's all it is. That's the whole goal of this. There's no actual attempt in trying to debunk anything, right? She's simply trying to make herself out to be as a better person than Chibi, right? It's just, well, hey, hold on, okay? I'm bad, but I'm better than Chibi because look at this guy. He's weird. He's a PDF. He's a predator. That's the whole goal. That's the entire point of doing this.
But as people pointed out,
it's
she's
obvious.
on a trip to Japan. She's made everyone know she's on a trip in Japan and having.
I know, she said it multiple times. She said it multiple times. Like I'm starting to wonder. Like I'm starting not to believe her, chat. I don't think she's in Japan.
So much fun as she tweets daily, crashing out over this drama.
Yeah.
But also trying to use Chibi liking a very well-known anime and making a joke about it while in Japan seems like some very tourist.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah,
behavior.
Tourist.
But then,
is anybody surprised though? Like from seeing the little bit I've seen of Deme, I could have probably told you that she was a fucking tourist.
She would.
I don't know what it is about her. She just kind of gives off tourist vibes.
Edit the tweet, of course.
Yeah, because she's a little bitch. She's a little coward.
On has to update the tweet since I don't want to spread misinformation.
Which is bullshit.
My bad on
Nobody
that.
believes that.
And people were not buying that, saying, yes, you did. That's why you did it. While leaving in misinformation still, referring to the actual body of the tweet that we'll read in just a second. This person saying, you're still doing it, by the way. You have no evidence to back up your claims, so pack your bags. You got caught and exposed yourself as a grifter.
Yep.
And then down here, she says, whoopsie, I accidentally posted a fake image to hundreds of thousands of followers without knowing it was fake. My bad, guys. Never again. But here's the actual text. We'll read through it here. Chibi fans want to preach about men's mental health while making fun of a man's attempt. I got slashed accidentally when I pulled the scissors away from him trying to save his life from a horrible decision.
I don't care. Again, you opened yourself up for this. You attacked Chibi. You attacked Chibi personally. You didn't attack his criticisms. You immediately go for the lowest blow you could possibly go for. And now you're bitching and crying that people are doing the same exact thing to you. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You deserve it. You're fucking retarded. You're retarded if you think I have any sort of sympathy or empathy for you in this scenario. You opened yourself up for this. Tough shit.
Their obsession with the puck fantasy also checks out. Okay, let's just pause for a second here. We're attacking fans now. Okay, she's not even directly addressing Chibi. She's going after fans. And by the way, fans in this context is anyone on Twitter making fun of her or criticizing her. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, there are plenty of people that don't like or criticize Chibi that are running defense for him as well and criticizing you for what you said.
She's
it's not just his
giant
fans.
Net on anyone who's being mean to her and saying they're Chibi fans.
It's fucking bullshit.
And also, I just find this interesting given the history of everything. She's now changing the narrative to say it's scissors instead of a knife, which she said on stream was a knife. He said it was scissors, but now she's coming out all these years later to clarify that. I just thought it was worth pointing out. And then you can see this part.
It is kind of curious, isn't it?
This fantasy, bad timing on that one. With the recent viral clip. She didn't deny anything.
I'm surprised he said it before I did.
What's happening in that, but just that whole aspect is probably a subject.
Literally, basically what I said when I quoted the fucking clip of her getting railed on stream.
She doesn't want to touch upon too much right now.
I highly doubt she will.
No idea that Chibi Reviews tried to take his own life, and I don't wish that upon anyone. Well, here's the problem. You made fun of everything else about the situation that he did not have control over whatsoever. So drawing a line here is interesting, to say the least.
And I don't believe it, by the way. It's such bullshit because literally everybody that hated Chibi was mocking the attempt. They were mocking him for the attempt. They were celebrating. They were hoping that he did it. So if you know about the cheating stuff, I highly doubt that you don't know about the attempt. I highly doubt it. I highly, highly fucking doubt it.
But also, how do you not know? Like, the video that she's referring to from Chibi Reviews is like 3 minutes. Don't you want to check out the 3-minute video before you make a whole response bringing up the guy's lowest moment? But she continues on saying, as I said before, I don't care about the guy in general. You've been tweeting about him for days. He made one reply. You could have ignored it.
Clearly care to some extent.
Or just responded without being psychotic about it. But she says, I'm not going to apologize to a guy who dated a teenager while he's pushing 30. So obviously she is manipulating the language here to make it sound like he's some sort of a predator, when in reality he was with an adult. As far as we know, that's the ages that are public right now. So she's using this terminology of teen to wink, wink, nudge, nudge that he's doing something.
It's like I said, chat. It's literally just, okay, he's a worse person, so that means that what I did is okay or not as bad. So get off of my back and go after Chibi because nudge, nudge, he's a PDF.
Very, very wrong.
Right, just really just dancing around it, right? Because she knows, right? She can't actually directly call him that. So she's dancing around it. She's dancing around this language, avoiding it.
30,
but very strongly
26.
Implying it.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? But then she says, scammed his fans of thousands of dollars for a lawsuit that never happened, not really elaborating on that whatsoever in her post. I don't think she even understands. I feel like she's being told all these things without 100%. Actually looking into it, and is just 100%. Regurgitating it. That's why we ended up with fake screenshots and stuff like that. But she continues on saying, never in my life have I heard of people siding with a cheating future wife in any scenario.
That is such fucking bullshit. That is such dishonesty. That is fucking insane. That is such fucking bullshit. And it's ironic that it's coming from a woman. That just adds another layer to it. That is such fucking bullshit. Women will stand by each other for when one of them cheats all the fucking time. It happens all the fucking time. Women will defend each other for that shit all the fucking time. I don't know why. Like, that is such fucking bullshit.
To be honest, yeah, I'm not surprised the guy doesn't understand boundaries / consent. Well, that's insane. So you're implying something very heinous about the guy. Again, she's using
dancing around this language.
This very manipulative language to paint the guy as some sort of a dangerous person. She continues on saying, if you want to hate me through how I speak and carry myself, fair game. However, if you're going to always complain about harassment in Twitter and cause harassment on me getting physically harmed, it makes no sense. He didn't do any of those things. Anyway, I'm going to continue my Japan trip. Guys, the trip is going so...
The trip is tripping right now, chat.
Oh well. She is having the time of her life, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake. She is having a ball in Japan. She's totally not coping. But the replies, not agreeing with her whatsoever. You really wouldn't have to go through the trouble of writing all this mumbo jumbo if you just wrote a simple, yo, sorry, my bad, that was a bit out of pocket. Yeah, literally this would have diffused the whole situation and everyone would have moved on in the first 24 hours. But here's another one saying, this is you right now. You are digging the hole so deep you won't be able to get out of it. The lies, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the Darvo, people see through it all. And you are getting obliterated in the comments. Some people even saying that, well, based on her own actions, that she might be the bad actor in the relationship.
Yeah, what I said, chat. I saw that. I saw that as well.
An interesting theory. Gonna just advise you to delete your account and graduate. You're not escaping this. Dude, you went full regard. So on and so forth. And here was Chibi's reply on a separate tweet, because he's blocked. Right after this all started, after she replied, she blocked him, preventing
Lolly Hitler strikes again!
any direct engagement on Twitter, which is a very odd move because she's calling everyone pussies and all this stuff, and she's locking replies on her tweets. She's blocking the people she's been tweeting about endlessly.
Very ironic, isn't it? Like, you're calling people pussies and all this other stuff, but you're blocking your critics? Oh, okay.
For days, not giving him a chance to directly defend himself, especially when she is saying some heinous stuff about the guy. But he says VTuber Deme has now started to use a fake tweet that was created to slander me when I was doxxed and got swatted by police. The fake tweet was created likely from this post I'm quoting. She is now doubling down on Kiwi Farm's rhetoric and lies to attack me. Shameful behavior. And yeah, it really is shameful behavior. It's been like a 4-day-long crash out for her.
Legendary fucking crash out, chat.
And it's just,
this is hands down the most legendary mask off moment I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely insane. Like, this is a fucking legendary.
It's evolved.
I would argue this is even more legendary than, like, I don't know, Bow or some shit.
Into something
it is 100% more legendary than Bow.
Totally embarrassing. She looks like a massive hypocrite, a mean girl, among many other things. But don't
Most
worry,
big
there's
Western
so many
VTubers
people
are
willing to defend her despite how bad she looks right now, and they are coping hard. Here's one post quoting a screenshot from my channel saying, on the one hand, he makes it absolutely clear the main hypocrisy in question is her bringing up the chibi reviews censored, being cheated on when she went through similar experiences herself to the point of asking others not to bring it up. On the other hand, it's censored chibi reviews, bro. So I'm glad these people are making it very clear that they have apps.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier, chat. They are not sending their best. When it comes to defending her NSFW statement, they don't know what the fuck NSFW means, and they refuse to. They refuse to comprehend the basic meaning of not safe for work. And when it comes to the chibi stuff, if they even acknowledge it, they do just say that. They just say, well, it's chibi reviews, so who cares?
Absolutely no principles. Even when they identify
selective morality,
hypocrisy, and
like I said, selective morality. That's all it is.
Fucking they don't care
selective morality.
Because these
people are not good people
in this situation. Her attacks on chibi reviews represent someone this person doesn't like. Therefore, it doesn't matter, and they support whatever Deme is doing. And you can see the replies destroying this individual, saying, censoring chibi reviews name. That is diabolical. Grown man censoring a YouTuber's name like some K-pop stan on some random forum or something. Like, this is so beyond pathetic. Like, please man up a little bit. Savvy asking, which antidepressant are you on? Why are you censoring his name? Like, chibi reviews is some racial.
By the way, I saw Savvy's. I could be wrong, but didn't she like post about this person blocking her because she asked that? It was so fucking good.
Racial slur. You're mentally 10 years old. Well, here's another defender really doing their best, defending Deme, saying engagement farming off of the outrage of predator defenders and basement dwellers in your mentions is insanely based. Oh yeah, it's insanely based to be a gigantic engagement farming hypocrite who shamed people for engagement farming hours before this post, calling them poor. Also, this guy, completely mind-broken, reposting...
This is them broke
Deme
boys, man. Them broke
getting
boys.
A Rolex. That is just brutal behavior to support this sort of shameless flexing, this insecure flexing, and be like, yeah, that's a W right there. That's so based is just pathetic. But then again, look at the person making this, calling people basement dwellers. This guy has 200,000 tweets in less than 3 years. 200,000 tweets in less than 3 years. This, ladies and gentlemen, is asylum
Chat. Chat. I don't even think I have that many. I'll check after stream, but I'm actually so curious now, because goddamn.
Behavior.
Good lord.
Okay? Completely deranged. You know how many tweets that is? That is thousands a day. That's crazy. Go outside, bro. And then people...
Buddy is the poster child of touch some grass.
Mocking this guy. Basement dwellers. Look inside. Neck beard. Acne. Receding hairline. Pack it up, bro. She's not gonna F you, even if you had a... Diabolical.
Based? Shout out to the Froganator.
But then you can see someone saying, are those predators in the room with us? Because that is apparently what this guy views everyone criticizing Deme as. And the guy simply says, you're here, aren't you? What a witty reply. You know, again, these people love watering down these terms. And we've seen people projecting about this sort of stuff end up being outed as deranged people themselves.
It's a pattern, chat. It's a pattern.
But here's another situation.
I don't know why it's a pattern, but it's a pattern.
What's happening here? A very simple takeaway here, saying two things to be learned here. Before mocking someone for being cheated on, make sure you don't have a effed up love life yourself. And if someone stabs your leg, coming back to that person is the most regarded thing you could ever do. And one of the Deme defenders says, all she said was this: there's no her antagonizing him, just laughing at something from months ago. That's it.
Call is coming from inside of the house, but no one's home.
You could spell it out. You could lay it out on a platter for these people, the way that this is hypocritical for Deme to do when she shames people for bringing up her lowest moments but does it to others, and they still just won't get it. They refuse to get it whatsoever. And people are
because they're being intellectually dishonest.
You literally don't even know what antagonizing is whatsoever. And the original poster replies to people dunking on him by saying, OMG, these chuds. It's the chuds, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the chuds! It's always the chuds, man! The fucking chuds! Damn it! The fucking chuds, bro. It's always those chuds! Very unfortunate.
Those dastardly chuds strike again, aka anyone I don't like on social media.
Those
but
fuckers.
overall, this is kind of like the final takeaway. If she just kept her mouth shut, she wouldn't be losing subs and followers across the board. If she just ignored his comment or even made it and said, yo, my bad, that was a little too much, let's move on, she would have avoided all this. But it's been a 4-day crash out for Deme.
Can we make it 5, chat? Can we make it 5? Any predictions in the chat? Can we make it 5?
Because the second accountability and criticism comes
I'll take it, chat. Shit. I'm unemployed enough to talk about it again.
She's completely lost her mind. It's opening up so many different realms in her career and life that was probably not even known until now, but thanks to her own efforts, they've become relevant and have gone viral in response. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video.
Fuck this
if you guys
bitch,
enjoyed,
man.
please consider
I'm fucking glad this is good. I'm glad she went mask off, honestly. I'm glad she did. Great. It's fucking awesome. Great day in America.
Notifications for daily uploads
actually, I think she might be Canadian.
As well as multiple streams.
Which if she is Canadian, it kind of makes everything make sense, doesn't it?
A week here, live on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video.
I did.
And I'll see you next time.
So that is the update with Deme, chat. That is the update. Again, she just completely fucking blew this out of the water, man. This is absolutely fucking phenomenal. It's a masterclass, really. Like, I know, isn't Kai Cenat opening up auditions again for Streamer University? He needs to take the Deme situation and put it in front of those people and use her as an example. Like, hey, Don't be a fucking retard like this dumb bitch. It would work. You can learn a lot from looking at this Deme situation. If she just never said anything to Chibi, if she just ignored Chibi, or if she just, you know, actually addressed Chibi's criticism instead of going for personal attacks, this would have never happened. This would have never fucking happened. This would have never blew up the way it did. People would have just criticized her for, you know, being hypocritical and not knowing the definition of NSFW and not, you know, clarifying that she specifically meant more, you know, pornographic, not just all NSFW, right? That is where this whole, like, criticism would have ended. If, as a matter of fact, like, if she didn't reply to Chibi, I highly doubt Rev would have made a video talking about the situation, because I can tell you right now, I wasn't going to talk about Deme. I didn't care that much about her initial, like, statement. It's like I've been saying all this time. I don't give a shit if she wants to set boundaries. I think it's fucking stupid. I think, you know, she doesn't know the definition of NSFW. But I just don't give a shit. So I wasn't even gonna talk about it at all, even if videos came out of talking about it. Like, I just didn't care. But because she decided to make this bigger than it needed to be, well, now I'm talking about it. And now Rev is talking about it. Now Chibi's talking about it, right? Everybody's talking about this shit. And everybody's digging into her past now, right? I'm telling you, man, like, a lot of these fucking streamer dramas could be avoided if the streamer simply shut the fuck up. Just shut your fucking mouth. Don't make things worse. Just shut up. Just move on. Shut the fuck up. Just move on with your life. But here we are, chat.